My name's James McKinnon. I work for the Northern Cooperative Food Company. I've been employed with the company for 12 years, processing anywhere between 6,500 and 7,200 animals per week. We process here anything from local cattle from your local farmers to heavy grain-fed cattle from the Victorian border. At the plant here, one of our major concerns is animal welfare. It's one of the highest standards that we actually try and enforce here. So the company over the years have tried to improve our facilities. The company wouldn't spend money if they didn't think they were going to get return on investment. And they're putting more in, they've put more in since we started this program. The company believes it is improving the way the cattle are. We do believe it does make a difference. Originally when I started here 12 years ago, we just had bare concrete with grooves cut into them. Over time, as you run more and more cattle on it, they do smooth out the edges and wear the concrete down. In January 2020, we installed the 32mm mat up on our loading ramp, originally as a trial to see how it would go. From there, we had success and we're happy with the product, so we moved on to installing it down our beefside race. The difference between the rubber matting and concreting we found is when the cattle were coming off the trucks before we put the rubber matting in, they were coming off not being able to stop and grip. They weren't making the corners correctly, they were slipping, tripping. Once we've installed the rubber matting, they slowed up on the rubber matting. It's a softer surface for their hooves. It allows them to get more of a bearing of where they are and they're more naturally flow down the hill and less in a hurry to get off the truck. If we have any cattle that are sore-footed, we bring them onto the rubber matting and hold them there. They will actually stand on the rubber matting happily. The less that we can work the cattle, the less stress we cause them, the less slips, trips and falls that our facilities cause, the less bruising. It's all for the betterment of the cattle. And as an add-on to that, we also get a better quality meat for our vendors. This matting does see a lot of work. The loading ramp one, in the 5 years it has been in, we've done zero maintenance to it. We've seen cattle walk better, calmer and less feed issues from that. And we've also seen a decrease in bruising by installing these mats rather than just going with the old concrete movements. The team with the rubber matting do like it. As I said, the cattle will be a lot more calmer on it and they're a lot easier to manage, and that brings the team members' stress down. If the cattle will naturally walk to where you want them, they follow the processes that we do and moving the cattle down, they would work the cattle less in less of a harm environment where they could get injured by the animal. If the animal goes down and lays down, it's quite stressed and they could trigger their fight or flight. And if the animal decides to fight, you could have an injured team member. So by reducing the risk of that, we've improved both the team members and the animals' environments. I'm a fan of the mats. They do everything we need them to do. We'll be going ahead with purchasing more in the near future.